So this is a brief demo about reproducing the experiments of the paper coordination 2021. I will do this with a Linux operating system, a Debian distribution, only by using the terminal. The requisites for running this demo is to have installed the Java version. In this case, I have OpenJDK the version 11. Then you need to have Git installed and also Maven, which I will use to build and execute the tests that will run the experiments. So the first thing to do is to clone the repository. In this case, the repository is at the address, which is also can be found in the paper, is experiments reproducibility coordination 2021. Okay. Now the folder has been just created. So let's enter into this folder. And now we have the pom.xml file. In this case, what we have to do is simply to launch the command maven clear that will clean the previous builds if there are any, and then test to launch the compilation and then the tests. So now Maven is executing. Now this is gonna be much slower than usual because I am running on a virtual machine and also because I am capturing the screen. So everything is going to be slower than if it would be executed on a host without a virtual machine and without capturing the video. So these are prints that are printed by the tests after they are executing. Of course, these milliseconds are different. These are according to the specific machine in which these tests are running. Okay, now you see that the tests are completed, and this is the final results. Also, the automata have been exported, so we can maybe have also a look at the exported files, see where they are. So the orchestration and the choreography have just been computed. You can see that the automata is depicted as the transitions, the number of states, initial state and final states. So this is an example. I was just displaying the orchestration. You can also see the choreography. This is the choreography, is much short. Okay, you can have a look at this automata, which are the one of the case study that is in the paper. And maybe it's also interesting to see on one end the sources. So we have the test, which is the test that I've just executed. The test is bit. Okay, this is the test. The test is simply executing the main. So I have to go back to see the main. This was just in order to make Travis execute also the tests in its virtual machine, which is directly visible without the need to locally execute. Okay, and this is the final main. So this is just a simple main, which basically firstly selected the directory where the automata are located that I just described. Then initialize a new data converter, which is an object available in the contract automata library. These are the prints of the with the messages. So basically at the beginning, the automata are imported, and then they are put into a list. In this way, it is possible to pass this list of automata to the composition function, which is computing the composition. And these instances are used to capture the time that is necessary, and then the elapsed time is printed. The same is done for the second composition. Then we have the computation of the orchestration of the choreography. And at the end, we have the export. We are exporting both the orchestration and the choreography in these final lines. And this basically concludes this short demo.